So this is the ride to Virginia City. I forget what the highway is called. And I got I think I'm riding in between two Kawasaki's, or a Kawasaki and a Yamaha. Something like that. One of them's a chopper with mad horsepower, and the other one is like a little crotch rocket, but it's like a 300. And I'm riding the Honda Africa Twin, and I freaking love it. And because it's got lots of twisties and turns, I'm riding an S2, and I found that, so I've got the DCT, so I'm riding an S2, and I find that that's perfect, which if we get stuck behind this slug, we won't know, but it shifts up and downshifts on twisty, steep hills and downhills exactly where you'd want it to do, so you don't have to bother with it yourself. But you can do it with your own little fingers if it doesn't shift the way you want it to. Got the Anarchy Adventure tires on, so they're like an 80-20 tire, 80 tarmac, 20 dirt, or some would say a 70-30. They so far they've handled all the off-road that I've put at them. Like I don't know what kind of terrain I'm capable of riding in that these tires can't handle. I guess they kind of suck in mud and ice, and see, he could have pulled over there if he wanted to. You see, there's like 3 motorcycles that are trying to go fast, but he didn't want to, which, is fine. I'm out for Jade Elkind up there on her crotch rocket is looking to do to hot rocket her bike, but I'm just cruising. And behind me, the cruiser. Oh, look, another opportunity to be a dick. The cruiser behind me has all kinds of power, but he can't take turns very well. So now the sun, man, this is a very, very pleasant ride. Except when we come around the corner and the sun's right in our eyes, but look at that. This guy's not a little bit of a dick. He's a giant dick. There's a third place he could have pulled over. Jade doesn't pass people on the double yellow line, but I probably would have if it was just me. I mean, I'm not looking to go fast, but we're going like really slow right now. Like I've got it in S2, but I should have just left it in drive because we're just kind of moseying. I think we're going slower than the speed limit, actually. Maybe he doesn't like motorcycles, and so he's being a dick on purpose. Because there's actually quite a few cars that ride up here. Like if they live up here and they know all the curves and they know what their cars can do, they book. Like sometimes you'll be on a motorcycle and you'll pull over for them. Oh, he's gonna. I flashed him, see if he gets the point. Probably not, though, because. Alright, so this is going to be a less interesting video than I thought because of this dickhead in front of us. If Jade is not going to pass him, I'm not going to pass him either, because then she won't pass to catch up. And we're going slow. We're going. We'll pull over. So this is the lookout point right here. It's quite fantastic, as you can see. So those are the motorcycles. As you can see, it's a Yamaha R300. Yeah, that guy was a dick, huh? So, you guys are on camera right now, by the way. I was going to talk about slapping mirrors, but because we're on camera, I'm not going to. But I'm highlighting. What kind of bike did you say that was? Kawasaki? It's a Kawasaki Main Street. How many horses does it have? It's got a lot of horses. It says he can barely hang on when he peels out. Ooh, she's not holding on to much. If he accelerates. All right, let's go catch up with these people. So, oh, look at that house right there. Isn't that cool? So now, taking advantage of the S2, and it's just, the acceleration is there when I need to, and it downshifts as it needs to. It's staying in 4th gear right now, which is giving me plenty of juice. I mean, as much as my riding skill can handle. I've seen these things racing like actual crotch rockets and doing well, but it's not really where I am. Can't race on-road or off-road, but I can kind of enjoy these curves, which is all I really want to do, really. Yeah, I love this bike. It's the power where I need it, when I need it. See? Give it a little twist and there it is. There's the power. I'm a little on these blind curves. I don't want to go too fast because there might be a car that can't stay in their lane. They came down too fast and they just can't stay in their lane. I've seen that before. And in my Audi, I'm a lot more comfortable hitting the brakes and jerking the car out of the way. And maybe that's just my excuse for not being able to keep up with Jade and her crotch rocket. That is only a 300 and mine's a liter bike. But if that's the case, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, there's a gentleman right there, pulling over, or lady, gentle lady, whatever the word is. Thank you very much. That's what you're supposed to do. So she's practicing hanging her ass off the bike on the curves. Hopefully when she sees this video, it'll be good enough for her to tell if she likes her body posture or not. So anyways, I got 70/30 tires on these. The Anarchy Wild the Anarchy Adventure are just kind of, they're perfect on the road, actually. Just, I'm not one to notice, but I don't notice any difference on the road with these with full street tires. Now, I've seen some people that's what they do. They're like advanced motorcycle riders, and they say, oh, they can feel it on the curve. But I really can't. Let's see where we're going here. I think we're just turning around here because the gentleman on the Kawasaki, and I don't remember what kind of bike that was, but it's kind of cool, has to go to work tomorrow. I got to take the puppy to the lake tomorrow. Yeah, he can't handle curves quite as well as we can. I mean, his bike can't. All right, that's enough.